The Warrior Marching Band is coming close to the end of its season. Director Mr. McCoach, Drum Major Braden O'Hara, and Color Guard Captain Maddie Donahue were on hand to talk about the competition group's season. Mr. McCoach, the band's director, discussed this year's show's title and theme.
This year's show theme is called 9, and it's all about how 9 exists in our world. There's a whole math piece to 9, and the way that it's represented in circles. If you take a circle, 360 degrees, 3 plus 6 plus 0 equals 9. You cut it in half, 1 plus 8 plus 0 is 9. You can keep on going, and there's some other math ways there too, but we also have 9 in our language in a lot of different ways, such as, I feel like I'm on cloud 9, or I'm dressed to the nines. So it's different representations of the number 9.
Cats have 9 lives. You have 9 ladies dancing and some Christmas songs. Very, very interesting in the way it interacts. It relates to a lot of different things, math and, culturally related.
We do different parts of the number 9 and the different meanings of it. We have 9 ladies dancing, where one of our band members comes in and dances with us as the color guard, so there's 9 of us. Our show has the whole 9 yards to it, dressed to the nines, all that fun stuff.
Mr. McCoach and Donahue discussed how marching bands are scored during competitions such as at the Cavalcade of Bands.
It's on a tiered system. There are 5 different judges on the show. One is field music, one is ensemble music. We have 2 effect judges, and we have a ensemble visual judge. And on each one of their sheets, they have 5 boxes that they score within. And within each one, there's descriptors. It's kind of like a giant rubric.
We came in first in our last competition, and we are scored with overall how our performance is as a band, as music, and as visuals.
O'Hara went on to discuss the band's scores at recent competitions in the month of October.
We took home second in our division at our first competition. We scored a 74. And then this past Saturday, we took home first place in our division.
Mr. McCoach talked about some of the differences between a normal season versus one that was affected by the pandemic.
We go out every fall. There's a competitive season. Even within COVID, we had a competitive season. It was just all virtual. So we would come to the school, we'd perform our show, make a recording of it, and then we'd send the recording for scoring.
Mr. McCoach and Donahue talked about the most challenging parts of being in the marching band.
It might be the time commitment. There's a lot of hours that go into this.
Spending all the time that you spend with everybody. We spend every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday together. And that's a lot of hours together. Over the summer, we have 2 weeks straight of all being together. It's hard not to kill each other.
The trio went on to discuss the most rewarding part of being a member of this group.
As a director, the most rewarding part is watching what I've envisioned come to life on the field. But I think for the students, the most rewarding part is to be able to have a really fantastic performance that everybody's worked so hard toward, and for that to happen all together as one group, I think is tremendously rewarding for them.
There's a lot of acting, and there's a lot of skill and maturity that it takes to really perform this to the level that you need to musically and visually. So it has a lot to do with your mindset, but when you walk on that field on competition day or football games, and you see and hear the people that really want to listen to your show, and you just hear people clapping, and when you hit those right notes, and when you feel really good about the performance that you put on.
The most rewarding thing about it, as a vet, personally, I would say it's watching the freshmen grow and seeing how their skills develop. The most rewarding thing about it overall, I would have to say, is the relationships you make with the coaches and the kids. It's just a really great community where everybody just loves each other.
The marching band will compete in the state finals on November 13th in Hershey.